6, 3, 2, 1, finally. This is Steve Sherlock for Franklin Matters, Franklin Public Radio, with the outlook on the week beginning June 2nd, 2025, here in Franklin, Mass. One can pick and choose when it started. There are a number of key points along this budget journey for the town of Franklin. Go back to the first successful override in 2007, or to the failed overrides in 2008 and 2010, to that failed dedicated override for road repairs for $1 million that the folks chose not to accept in 2014. Yes, even after hearing that the town needed to confirm that the money for the override would be spent for a specific item, the voters chose not to fund the needed road repairs. Whether you can call it the fiscal cliff or the structural deficit, it really comes down to a math problem. More money required to fund existing services that is scheduled to come in due to the Prop 2.5 override restrictions. You can try to ignore it, but the inflation is the major driver. It is so much easier to blame someone else for the problem. That avoids the harsh reality of the situation our community faces. It seems there are a number of relatives of Rodney Dangerfield, I get no respect, who live here. They attempt to dominate or divert the conversation from facing reality. It gets a chuckle, gets laughed off, and the tragedy remains in front of us. So the town took on a massive effort with 6 joint budget listening sessions, 3 finance committee budget hearings, 2 town council budget hearings, all in the run-up to the special election Tuesday, June 3rd at the Franklin High School Gymnasium from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Of the 25,865 registered Franklin voters, 2,431 ballots have been cast by the early-in absentee voters through May 30th by close of business. The question that remains: how many will the remaining voters turn out on Tuesday? Will they be Rodney's relatives, or will they try to fund the current services our community needs? When will we get the answer? We'll find out by about 9 p.m. Tuesday evening. We do this because Franklin matters.